What's in the robot cupboard? Take 1. So I've had a few questions talking about what do I have in the robot cupboard. I'm not going to go into detail on any of the particular bits in here, just a bit of a tour of what I have in the robot cupboard. And maybe even I can cover the 3D printing corner in the electronics cupboard too. Okay, well I'll start with this that I've pulled out. So this is a Lego robot, Lego Technic NXT. So one of the things that is the bane of a robot builder is having enough batteries. So one of the things I have in the robot cupboard is a stock of batteries. I'm not going to be able to do this with all the robots in the cupboard, but it would be good to at least see one working robot, wouldn't it? Okay. So it's a walker with distance sensing on it. So what else do I have in the robot cupboard? There is a box of sensors. There is the boxed up chip, which I think I need to do something with since it's actually got a Linux computer on board. That should be good fun. The first thing you have to forgive is that the robot cupboard is a bit of a mess because it's constantly being used. So over in this corner we have the surface mount solder station, a box of cables and breadboards and bits to build with, a Raspberry Pi case, some AAA batteries, rather untidily my electric screwdriver, which I haven't used in a while, one of the ESP robots, my old multimeter. Up here we've got Armbot. Now Armbot probably requires a video of its own. So Armbot has got a robot arm, it's got a Raspberry Pi with a camera, it's got, the arm is actually Arduino powered. It also has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth capability, separate batteries for motors and logic. The maplin arm up here, this is a maplin bug kind of thing with a little arm and a remote control for it. Random Arduinos, Raspberry Pis, a Nano, Raspberry Pi in a case, more Arduinos, remote control. That's a Raspberry Pi in HDMI Pi. There's some of the Edbots, Edison robots, which if you've not seen them are fairly cheap robots with line sensing, programmable. They use also a barcode scanning so you can actually change program on them. This is playing with, maybe see if I can do some kind of Delta style thing. On the next level, okay, you've got some chalk for my boards. You've got back here the Mi Band box. This is something I'm yet to build, which should be interesting. It came from a maker fair. Remote control for some helicopters. An Arduino accessory for NFC. Some more Arduino accessories. This is an LED grid. This is just simple red LEDs. They're no longer near as efficient or as easy to work with as the WS2812s. So I've not been using them as much. There's a logiblok. I have more of these, but this one actually requires a bit of repair. There's a remote control car that I intend to gut at some point. There's one of the Explorer 1 robots, all assembled, and probably the one I took to various shows. There's just a nice breakout board for an Arduino. MIntygeek, which sometimes Helena does various electronics builds with. This is a voice module. Okay, we've got a clamp, we've got my standard soldering iron, and some ISO clean, always handy. There's another Arduino based robot up here. Some collection of motors, encoders, and various breadboards. There's another robot here in a state of disrepair, unfortunately. The board that it came with snapped. There's another Explorer robot. There's some robot from China. Oh, and if you've not seen these are awesome. Arachnid Labs circuit cards. They were given out as business cards at one of the maker fairs. And they very quickly became collectible. I really love them because they've got circuit blocks on them. So things like amplifier setups, boost buck voltage converters, other such things. So if you're new to circuits, or you're demonstrating them to someone younger, or you're just doing a bit of refreshing yourself, these are really handy. And you can certainly buy these on Adafruit and places like that. Oh, this is a random bit of lighting, which is handy. That's the rest of the logibloks, which again are useful with the children. I mean, I suppose they're probably superseded by little bits now, but they're kind of handy because you can clip them together and go through simple logic circuits. The only problem is the clips wear off fairly quickly. At the back here, just tucked away, is a login-way pick one board, anti-static foam left about. Below these, we've got more. So there's a drawer here. These are actually bits of projects that are in progress right now, but I'm only keeping small things in there. These are tools I want on hand. Cables, all kinds of cables. Random hard drives as well, and a scanner, jump leads. This is all kinds of USB programming cables, connector cables, special cables for special devices. So that's the robot cupboard. I will probably cover in more detail stuff on the armbot. There's already been videos about the robot arm. I've not really shown that in any video. The Delta printer stuff hasn't really made a video yet because it's still kind of a work in progress. You've probably seen the Explorer robots. I've not done a video with this one, and I've not done a video with any of these yet. I hope that's been interesting, and now you've got a little bit of an idea of my somewhat disorganized robot cupboard. And thank you, and if you like this video, please leave comments below. Please give me a subscription if you really liked it and want to see more, and want to see more detail on any of these robots that I'm building or any of the code that runs on them. And come back for more robots and more electronics and more builds later. Good night. Bye.